So in the last class, we are discussing about the loops concept, the two for loops concept, right? So what is meant by loops? Let's have a small recap, whatever we have discussed in the last class. That is loops. Loops means repeating the block of code. Whatever the is there, repetition. Loops means nothing but repetition. So repetition means repeating the block of code. Whatever the block of code is there, repeat the block of code. Okay. Repeating the block of code is called as loop. So here we are having while loop. One is while loop and one is for loop. We are having two types of loops. One, while you have to write one condition. And here block of code. So this will work. This will work till the condition satisfied. Till the condition satisfied. Okay, till the given condition satisfied. Whatever the condition is there, till the condition satisfied, this part will work. The condition satisfied. So multiple times the condition satisfied, multiple times the block of code will be work. Okay. So here while loop means nothing but repeating the block of code. So while condition means till the condition satisfied, till whatever the condition satisfied, it is going to repeat the block of code. Repeat block of code. Okay, every time from in the block, in this while block, once the last line, it comes to the last line, from the last line again it will back to the first line, from the last line again to the first line. Like this it is going to continue. How many times it will continue like this means till this condition satisfied. Okay, this is called as while loop. So while loop, in the whatever the loop is there, inside that down, whatever the last line of code is there, from the last line of code again it will go to the first line of code. How many times it will go to the from last line to first line means till this condition satisfied. Once the condition is failed, it will come out of the loop, right? This is while. Whereas for, similarly for item or for something in sequence, for item in sequence, it is going to execute the block of code. Now here, this is going to work. This work till all the items in the sequence are completed. Okay. It is going to repeat the block of code, repeat the block of code, repeat the block of code is called as loop. Repeat this block of code till all the items in the given sequence, whatever the given sequence is there, given sequence are completed. Till the given sequence are completed, repeat the block of code. So whatever the sequence they have given, inside that sequence, whatever that take single item and repeat the block of code. How many times you have to repeat this block of code means till all the items in the sequence should be completed, right? So this for loop is one of the most important one, as we have discussed in the last class with multiple examples, right? And we can see with one more example, like so here what we are having is, so for I in range of 1 to 5, for I in range of 1 to 5, and print I value. So first it is going to take the sequence. Whatever the sequence is there, first it is going to take that one sequence. What is the sequence means? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the sequence. First it will write the sequence like this. And first I value is equal to 1. I is equal to 1. Execute the block. Execute the block. Inside the block, whatever it is there, execute the block. I is equal to 2. Execute. I is equal to 3. Execute. I is equal to 4. Execute. So for each of them, execute the block of code. For each item, you have to execute the block of code. So here 4 items are there. 4 times the block of code has to be repeated. So here what it is going to do, for I in range of, first I is equal to 1. Inside the block of code, print I is there. So 1 will be printed. Inside the I, now 2 is there. So print I 2. Now I is equal to 3. Print I, that is I is equal, that is 3. I is equal to 4. Now I value is going to be 4, and again repeat the block of code, which is nothing but 4. Once all the items in the given sequence are completed, first this one, followed by this one, followed by this one, followed by this one, all the items are completed, it is going to stop the loop, right? Automatically it will stop the loop and it will come out of the loop and it will continue from there, whatever it is there, right? So now these are the multiple examples which we have seen in the last class, right? Using the for loop and everything. Now next comes to the nested for loop. Nested for loop means now within the for loop, we are having one more for loop is called as nested for. Similarly, as within the if you are having inside the one of the if condition is available, or within the elif one of the if is available, this is called as nested if. Okay, within the if word, one more if same word is there means then it is called as nested. Whether it is a nested list, inside the list one more list, nested tuple, inside the tuple one more tuple, nested dictionaries, within a dictionary one more dictionary. Similarly, nested if, within a if one more if, and a nested for, within a for one more for, right? So all these things, for example, in a list 1 2 3 4 and tuple of 9 and 8 you are having like this, then it is one of the item is tuple item, but it is not a nested list. Unless you have inside the list one more list only, it is called as nested list. Apart from list any other items, it is considered as a normal list only. Only within the list one more list, if you are having one more list of values of some value, at least minimum one value is there in the list, or empty list at least is there also, then only it is considered as nested list. Otherwise it is not considered as the nested list, right? Now here for loop, whatever the for is there, within the for one more for is there. Now observe this one carefully. For I in range of 3, this is one of the most important nested for is most important one, because in the future machine learning we are going to do the hyperparameter tuning. There is a concept called as hyperparameter tuning. Okay, this hyperparameter tuning is the most important, because this is called as model selection. Finally, which one we are going to select will be dependent on this. This hyperparameter tuning will be done based on the grid search CV. There is a function called as grid search CV, and this function will work on the nested for. This function will work on the nested for. Okay, so if you understand now the nested for, the grid search CV is easy, right? So if you want, you can write in the notes also. The application of grid search CV is, sorry, the application of nested for is grid search CV. Grid search CV, which is going to be most useful one or most important one in the entire machine learning. Okay, at that time we are going to understand this nested, because in the backend nested for will work. Okay. Now for I in range of 3, for j in range of 2, okay, print I comma j, I value and j value. This is the code. Okay, now first I in range of 3, what is meant by I in range of 3 means it is going to select what is the values of I in, that is 0 1 2. It will write like this first. Okay, next for j in range of 2, range of 2 means 0 and 1. Okay, print I comma j. Now what is the meaning of for loop? For means for each value you have to execute the block of code. For each value execute the block of code is called as for loop. Now for I in range of, first you have to take I value, I is equal to 0 and execute the block. I is equal to 1, execute the block. I is equal to 2, execute the block, right? This is the meaning. Now I is equal to 0. First it is going to take I is equal to 0. Now within this again, for j in 0, I mean I in 0 only, from here again j in 0, j is equal to 0, j is equal to 1. Two options we have. So first I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, and print I and j value. What is I value, j value? 0 comma 0, 0 0. Next from here it will go, where it will go means first it will go to here only, because this for block is not completed. First you have to complete the inner for loop. After that then it will come to the outside. If inner for loop is completed, this block is completed, then it will, from here it will move on to here, right? So now first I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, that is 0 0. From here again it will go back to here. Why it will go back here? Why it is not going to back here? Because here the j is not completed. The j values of 0 and 1, two values it has to take. Only one value of j0 is completed, j of 1 is not completed. So when you are executing this for block, inside this for block is getting executed. So first you have to complete the inner for block. Without completing the inner brackets, you can't come to the outer brackets, right? Similarly here also the same. So inner for loop has to be completed first. So now I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, next j is equal to 1. Now what is I and j? I is equal to 0, j is equal to 1. Now j is completed. J is equal to 0 and 1. Two options are completed. Now from here, whether it will come down or again it will go back means, because only 0 was completed, not 1 was completed. Now 1 it is going to consider. I is equal to 1. Now again fresh code. Again fresh code. Again j is equal to 0. Again j is equal to 1. Again refresh. Again it is refreshing with j is equal to 0. So again inside this j is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1. With j is equal to 0, print I and j. What is I value? 1 and 0. This one is 1 and 1. Once this is completed, now again it will come back to here, 2. With 2, it is going to try. J is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1. That is 2, 0 and 2, 1. Now with inner completed, now it will coming outside. Now outside also completed. Overall completely executed. So it will come out of the overall one. Is it clear now? So we are going to get the output in this way, where first 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, 2, 1. Right? First inner for loop will be completed, followed by the outer for loop. Is that clear? Next, let us take one more example, this one. For I in 1, 5 list, it is not range, it is list. List means only 2 values. Now I is equal to, what are the options of I? 1 and 5. Write the 2 options. Now A is equal to 14. So now first you have to write I is equal to 1 and execute the block. I is equal to 5 and you have to execute the block. Now for I is equal to 1, first let us complete. First let us complete with I is equal to 1. Entire block let us complete. After that we'll focus on I is equal to 5. Now within I is equal to 1, A is equal to 14. Okay. B is equal to I plus 14. That is 14 plus 14, which is nothing but 28. Now for J, sorry, I is equal to 1. Okay. Yeah. So I is equal to 1. This is 15. Correct. So I plus 14. So 1 plus 14, which is 15. Now for J in range of 1 to 4. Miss J values, from here again I have to divide the block into 3 parts. J is equal to 0. J is equal to 1. J is equal to 2. J is equal to 3. Now J is equal to 1. First let us complete with J is equal to 1. C is equal to J plus B. What is J? J value is 1 plus B. B value is 15. That is 16. 16 will be printed. After that, from here, it will come back to here. Now J is equal to 2. C is equal to J plus B. That is 2 plus B value, again 15, which is 17. Next, from here again, it will come back to here. That is J is equal to, C is equal to 3 plus 15, which is 18. Now this is completed, means this for block was completed. Now down there is nothing. So here nothing, means again it will come back to here. Now I is equal to 1 is completely completed. I is equal to 1 is completed. Is there any questions with I is equal to 1? Next, now again from here it will come to here, because inner for block is completed. Inner for block is completed, so it will come out of this one. Now I is equal to 5. Again A is equal to 14. B is equal to 4. I plus 14. That is B is 5 plus 14, which is 19. It is going to take 19. Now within that, J is equal to 1, J is equal to 2, and J is equal to 3. First J is equal to 1. C is equal to J plus B. J plus B means J is 1. 1 plus B is 19. So answer is 20. Right? J is equal to 2. That is 2 plus 19, 21. C is equal to J plus 19. That is J value is equal to 3. 3 plus 19, which is output is 22. So these are the prints: 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. So that is the answer which I am going to get. Is that clear? So just it is having in terms of inside the one more for block. Now this for block will be completed. Once this for block is completed, then only it will come out of the for block. Next for outer for block. Done. Now next one, break. Next concept is called as break. So in for loop also we are going to have the break concept. So what is meant by break? Whenever the condition satisfies, immediately the loop has to stop. Once the condition satisfied, immediately the loop has to stop. The moment the break get executed, immediately the whatever the situation, the loop has to stop. So here I in range of 1 to 10. What is the meaning of I in range of 1 to 10? Means 1 to 9. So it is going to consider 1 to 9 values. Now first I is equal to 1. First it is going to take I is equal to 1, and here print I. Print I means what is there inside that I? 1. So 1 will be printed. Next it is going to check 1 is equal to 5. No, condition is failed, means if block will not execute. This is ignored. Again it will come back to here. Next I is equal to 2. Print I. 2 will be printed. Again it will check. No. Next I is equal to 3. Print I. 3 will be printed. Next I is equal to 4. Next print 4. Next I is equal to 5. Print 5. After printing 5, now it is going to check the condition of 5 is equal to 5. Yes, condition satisfied. So immediately we stop the loop. Instead of going from here to back to here, it will stop that one. The process going back, this process is there, right? This process will break. Okay, the process will break. Again, it will not go to the back side. Just it is going to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that clear? Now, so the same print I, whatever the print I is there, same code, same thing, everything. Instead of this, I'm writing here. Now, what is the answer? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, first after checking the condition, if the condition is not satisfied only, that number will be printed. So 1 will be printed, 2 will be printed, 3 will be printed, 4 will be printed. For 5, first condition checked, after that, it has to print. But condition only failed. So automatically it is going to break and it is going to print like this. Now, in this case, what is the answer? This print is inside the if block. Exactly, no output. So because first I is equal to 1, 1 is equal to 5. No, it is not going to execute the entire if block. I is equal to 2, no if block. I is equal to 3, no if block. I is equal to 4, no if block. I is equal to 5, yes. If block will be executed. Within the if block, break is executed means it will break. So it will not come even down also. After break is executed, nothing it will check inside the for block. Down how many lines are there also, it will not check. Nothing it will check. Simply it is going to ignore and nothing is the output. That is the right answer. So once you write in the notes means obviously you'll get the correct answers only. Right? Is that clear? So some students in online, they have typed with respect to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how we are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This printer is inside the if block. Block is ignored. If is not satisfied means entire block is ignored, right? So what is the meaning of if block? If means the condition satisfies means it has to work. Otherwise it has to ignore. So it is condition not satisfied, ignored. What is ignored? These 2 lines ignored. 2 lines are ignored. This one, because print is related to if block. Print is related to for block. If print is related to if block, how we can know means based on the indentation. If the same print is like this, then here I am having only one indentation means that is for block. 2 indentations are there. This if belongs to for block. This print also belongs to for block. Whereas break belongs to if block because it is having double indentations. Single indentation belongs to for. Double indentation for if or something else inside that. One more indentation. This is the main one. Right? Now, so break is clear, guys. Now, next concept is called as continue. There is a concept called as continue. Now, what is meant by continue? Break means if the condition satisfies, it is going to break. Now, what is the meaning of continue? Continue means it is going to continue from there to the next one. Sir, for I in given list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assume this is the list for I in list. For I in L. L is equal to this one. Right? Now, what I'm going to do, if I is equal to 3 and I'm writing continue. Continue means once this is condition satisfied, continue executed. What is meant by continue means from here directly go on to the next one. Instead of going down, don't see the down part. Without seeing the down part, continue with the next number, next item. So 1 is completed, 2 is completed, 3 is completed. So whenever the 3 word is completed, don't see down, directly go to the next. Sir, for example, continue is in the last. If the continue word is in the last, then automatically it will continue to the next one only, right? No need to write specially. Continue in the last line, no need to write specially. Continue when you are going to write in between, you want to don't execute that one, then you are going to write the continue, right? So for example, here, let us see this one. For I in range of 1 to 10. If I is equal to 5, continue. So here, 1, I is equal to first 1. 1 is equal to 5. No, print I. So print I means 1. Next, I is equal to 2. Condition not satisfied. Print to 2. Okay. I is equal to 3. Condition not satisfied. 3. I is equal to 4. Condition not satisfied. Print 4. I is equal to 5. 5 means condition satisfied. Satisfied means continue. From here, you have to go on to the next one. Don't sit down. Below part of continue, you should not work. Directly, you have to go to the next one. Whenever the word of continue is there, continue with the next one, next item. Directly move on to the next item without doing the down part. That is the meaning of continue. So whenever the 5 comes into picture, 5 is equal to 5, continue. Continue means from here, again, go back to the original position. Now it will go back to the original position. Now again, 6, it is going to take 6. 6 is not satisfied. Print I. So 6 will be printed. 7 will be printed. 8 will be printed. 9 will be printed. So like this, it is going to print without the 5. 5 only will not be printed. Excluding 5, everything will be printed. Is that clear? That is the meaning of continue. Right? Now, sir, where we are going to use this break and continue? Can you explain with the break and continue with a real-time example? And what is the difference between these two? One more time. This is the interview question. Difference between break and continue is the interview question for the Python developers. Right? Not only for Python developers who are working on Python. Right? Generally, these, I told, right, basic level questions, they'll not ask for the data scientists. Okay. Now, break and continue. Now, what is the difference between both of them is it will stop the loop. Stop the loop. The moment the break got executed, immediately it will stop the loop and it will come out of the loop. It will stop and it will come out of the loop immediately. Okay. Whereas continue means continue with the next item. Continue with next item. It will be inside the block of code only, but it will continue with the next item. Sir, continue with the next item. By default, for loop also continues with next item only, right? If you don't write authors, it will continue next item only. Then what is the difference? For example, in some sequence, you are taking some sequence of 1, 4, 9, 14, something you have taken. After 1 is completed, next item automatically it will take, right? Continue with the next item. It will take 1 more after 1 after 1 after 1. Continue is automatically continue, right? Then what is the special? Special is nothing but here continue. After continue word, down part will not be executed. For example, you are having 10 lines of code. Assume this is the 10 lines of code are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, the code is there. For each item, all the 10 lines will be executed. But if you write the continue here, somewhere continue here, the down part of the continue will not be continued if the condition is satisfied. Directly it will move on to the next item. That is the difference. If you don't write this one, every line, this along with this down part of continue also will be executed. The entire block will be executed. If you want to skip this part for certain things, if you don't want to do for certain things, then automatically from here to here, if you want to jump, then it is called as continue. Now, sir, what is that? Can you explain with an example? Okay, let us take an example. Now, as yesterday I have told you, medical shop where the medicines in the US, it will be like a supermarket and where you have to select your own medicines and you have to go to the bill counter. Now you have selected certain medicines, medicine 1, medicine 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 medicines you have selected. And whatever in the bill counter, the executive is there, they have scanned this barcode, whatever the barcode of this medicine is there, they have scanned. And whatever the bill amount, they have entered. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whenever the fourth one, for this, the medical prescription is required. Now, what they are going to do? Option 1, they will not give the first 3 items also, or just they will ignore this one and they will continue with the next item. So this is only the medical prescription required. Let us see the 5th one. What is the next one is there? So whether you want to see the 5th item or you want to stop here itself, which one? If you want to go to the 5th item, means continue. No, sir, you want to stop here itself. Immediately you want to stop, means break. That is as per your requirement. In the medical shop or with respect to medical supermarket, this is medical prescription is required, means they will ignore this one only. They will write the condition if this medicine, whatever the medicine is there, is equal to having with the prescription. It requires the prescription. Continue. They have written the word continue. Whenever there is a prescription required, automatically it will continue to the next one. It will be ignored. Though they are scanning that barcode also, it will not take. The system will not consider that one. It will ignore that one. And next one, it will continue. Right? Is the example is clear? Break means if you want to stop there itself and you don't want to continue with the further items, only this one only. If this is satisfied, only this one, then it is called as with respect to break. Is that clear? So that is the one of the real-time application. Done. So that is the meaning of continue. Continue means that down part will be ignored wherever the condition satisfied. The entire down part of the for block also will be ignored. Not only if. For block also ignored. For block. Now, whenever the word continue comes, immediately it will move on to the next item. From here, the moment the continue is there, from here it will go to the next one. Simple. Okay. Instead of this one, break is there. It will stop immediately. It will not go. It will stop. It will break the loop. Okay, one is breaking the loop, one is directly going to the next item. Okay, without proceeding to the down part. Right? Is that clear? Next, for loop with else. Similarly, while loop with else, how we are having same way for loop with else part. So now what is for loop with else part means wherever the break, if the break was executed, else will not be executed. If the break is not executed, else will be executed. Now, please tell the answer for this one. What is the answer? Write in the notes step by step slowly and tell me correct answer. Now, how many of them have how many have executed line by line execution in your notes? How I am writing in the board on the screen, how in the way what I'm writing in the same way, how many have written in your notes? Can you raise your hand? The same way. Okay. Now, whoever has written the same the way how I'm explaining, if you have written the same way, 100% you have to get the correct answer. Because for item in numbers means what are the different options of item means 1, 5, 20, and 9. These are the 4 options. First item is equal to 1. Okay, and execute the for block. Within the for block, what is there means print item. So 1 will be printed. Next, 1 is equal to 5. So if block is ignored, again from here it will come back to here. Next, item is equal to 1 is completed. Next item is 5. Entered into the block. Print item. Print I means 5. So print 5. So 1 will be printed, 5 will be printed. After that, 5 is equal to 5. Yes, condition is true. Condition is true means immediately break. Break means stop the execution. Means for loop has to stop. After stopping the for loop, now break was executed. Break executed means else will be executed or not? No. Break executes means else will not be executed. So answer is only 1 and 5. Okay. So whoever the person has told with 115 is wrong answer. Whoever has told only 1, that is also wrong answer. 1 and 5 is the correct answer. Right? Next, this one. Answer please. No item left in list. Okay. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 times no item left in the list. Next. That's it. Oh, option. This is option A. Option B is no output. Okay. Next, option C. Option C is 1. Next, option D. So, first items, what are the different item options are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, first item is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 4. No, condition not satisfied. If but is not working. If but not works means else will work because these both are on the same indentation. This else is not for the for. This else is for the if. So if block ignored means automatically else will print. Else prints means nothing but no item left. No item left in the list. It is going to print. This part will be printed. Now from here, again it will go back to here. Now 2 is equal to 4. Again this is ignored. This is ignored means no item left. Again no item left will be printed. Next 3 is equal to 4. 3 is equal to 4 means if is ignored, again no item left is printed. Next 4 is equal to 4. Now since the condition satisfied, it is break. Break means stop. Stop the for loop. And after for loop, what is in the next line? Nothing is there. So it is going to stop. So that is no item left in the list. 3 times it is going to print. That is the output. Sir, I have forgot to see this else part as a for loop, sir. I have seen as a for loop, sir. I have not seen, sir. No need of saying the justification. At the end, we required what is the correct answer or not. Have you told the correct answer or not? In the certification, you have kept the correct answer and you have got the answer or not. After coming out, sir, in a hurry, that one, this one, all these things, what is the use? Nothing use is there. For example, there is a student. One student is there. He has studied from the day 1. Every day he has studied. Daily 4 hours, 5 hours he has spent it. Exam, before one day before to the exam, he has got a fever. And he was not able to focus and he is not able to write the exam also properly. At the end, he has got with respect to very low score. Low score exam, assume that exam is MSET exam. Intermediate 2 years, he has studied very well. Every day he has prepared so many. Unexpectedly, one day before to the exam, he has got this one. Now he has got the rank of 1,24,000 something. He goes to admission to the JNTU and he says that, no, sir, I have prepared every day, sir. Sincerely, I have prepared, sir. Unexpectedly, this was happened. Miss. They'll give the seat in CBIT. Yeah. No, right. What is the use of your reasons for us? Whether it is a genuine reason or worst reason, reasons are not required for us. Is it clear? Reasons, there is no use. In the company also, why I'm saying this one, miss, in the company tomorrow, once we have assigned for you the work and you have submitted the answer, miss, sorry, sir, sorry, I have not seen. There'll be no use. Once the answer is submitted, miss, submitted. Before submitting the answer itself, you have to do the cross validation. And you have to check yourself whether you are submitting a correct answer or not to your seniors. Saying in a flow wrong answer and later rectifying. Right? I already told you multiple times. In the interview room also, if the interviewer is asking any question, first you have told a wrong answer. Sir, sorry, sir, wrong. Again, now I'll tell the correct answer. If you say like this, there'll be no use. Right? Before saying the something answer from your mouth, think of yourself. 1-2 minutes slowly also think of yourself. Right? Sir, I have not seen this print, sir. This sales part I have taught like this, sir. Now this I have to think like this, sir. If like this you have to think, miss, you have to write in that way. I told you to write the step by step in your notes and tell me the correct answer only. Did I ask you to tell the answer in 30 seconds? Or did I tell you to tell the answer in 1 minute? What I have told you, I have asked you, tell me the correct answer. Right? Now, for this question, what is the answer? Check letter to letter clearly and tell me the correct answer. If you understand the concept, miss, tell the correct answer. If you not understand the concept, miss, ignore. Next option A, 1, 2, 3. B, is there any other option? So for item in numbers, so item is equal to 1. First, it is not going to execute. This part will be ignored. Now this part, it will work. Only if block is ignored. So item will work. That is, what is the item? Print item. So 1 will be printed. From here, where it will go? Down or back? So it is going to be back. Now in the back, now again, here, for item, now item is equal to 2. Print item, 2 will be printed. Next item is equal to 3. Print item, 3 will be printed. Now item is equal to 4. 4 means immediately break will be executed. So for block will stop. And once the break was executed, else will be ignored. So now what is the output, miss? Only 1, 2, 3. Now instead of break, here instead of break, I am writing continue. Now, one, two, three, no item left. Right? Only no item left. 3 times. 1 time, no item left. Still any different answer? So first item is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 4. If block is ignored, so nothing will be printed. Number is not printed. Next, I is equal to 2. Nothing will be printed. I is equal to 3. Nothing will be printed. Now I is equal to 4. 4 means first continue word is there. So continue means directly it will continue to the next one. Next one is not there. So it will not continue. So it is if block is completed. So from here, nothing is printed. These items, none of the time the item is getting printed. Directly, no item left. Only 1 time, no item left. Now the same print item, instead of print item, it is here. Now, one, two, three, four, no item left. Right? Now instead of continue, break is there. One, two, three, 4. That's it. So in one program only, if you do like this, multiple things, and multiple times, if you write in the code, in the notes that practice means, automatically you'll understand. Right? don't require new examples. In this example only, I have rechanged multiple things, right? I have kept the else inside and I have kept the else outside. I have taken the break and after that I have written this one. For different scenarios, different. So now, as per your requirement, you are going to do, right? Is that clear? Now the question is, sir, you are explaining the code, fine, sir. Whatever the code is there, you are explaining and step by step, okay. But we have to write the code, means from where we have to start. That is the question by few students. Now, let us assume as one of the question, what I have given for you is phone number, your phone number, whatever the phone number is there, you have to add your phone number till you get the single digit, okay, by using the for loop. Now, if we have to start that one, ask the user to enter the phone number. So I'm writing that one in the number. I'm storing that one in the number. Okay, number is equal to input of enter the phone number. Enter the phone number. The user is going to enter the phone number. So let us execute this one. The user has entered phone number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is the phone number he has entered. Now, if I see the number, whatever the number is there, the number is in the string. Okay, it is in the string. Now, using the for loop, I have to add. So now what I'm going to do, for I in number. So number is also sequence. Now, first I value will be taken as string of 9. I value is equal to string of 9. Next, I value is equal to string of 1. I value is equal to string of 2. I value is equal to string of 3. Every time it is going to take one value and execute the block of code. In the block of code, what it has to execute means sum is equal to sum plus I. So now sum is equal to sum plus I. This I know, but some initialization I have to do. So I'm going to do the sum initialization with 0. This is first I will get in the mind. Now, what I'm going to do, this I will execute. Now I'll get the error. What is the error? That sum is equal to sum plus I. 0 plus int of sum is 0. 0 plus I is 9. String of 9. 0 plus string of 9. This is 0. 0 plus string of 9. So it is going to throw an error that where unsupported int cannot be added with the string. So this has to be converted to int. Sir, instead of converting this one to int, why you have not converted directly the phone number into int? Here itself you can convert, right? Now, if I convert this one, what happens? Okay, let us convert. First, let us convert. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, this is not my number, right? Now, whatever the phone number is there, now here, for loop will not work. For loop will not work. So since the for loop has to work, this should be in the string format only. So that is the reason. Again, I'm going to go back. Okay, this should be in the string format only. Okay, now this I have to convert to int of I. Okay, done. Now, so whatever the sum is there, print sum. Print the sum value. Okay, 54. Fine. But sir has not given the assignment like this, right? Total he has not asked till the single digit. Now what I have to do? If sum is greater than 9, if the sum is greater than 9, automatically double digit means greater than 9 only, right? At least 10 is there also double digit. So now if sum is greater than 9, okay, assume that sum is greater than 9, 54 is greater than 9. Now what I have to do? This sum, whatever the 54 is there, first this has to be converted to string. It has to be converted to string. Now what is string? That is nothing but sum. I'm going to write sum is equal to string of sum. I'm going to convert this one to string of sum. Now let us check. If sum value is greater than 9, sum is equal to string of sum. Can only concat string to string to string. If the sum value is greater than 9, sum is equal to string of sum. Instead of string, let us take like this, sum I is equal to print I. So print I means it is going to print the string, which is nothing but this one. Now I value is in the 54. Now within the I value, again I have to add the first digit, second digit. Now what I'm going to do is, again I'm going to take new one. S is equal to I of 0 plus I of 1. Okay. Now I of 0 and I of 1 means I of 0 is string of 5 plus string of 4. Now again it is going to concat as a string and it is going to give me as the output of string of 54 only. Now what I have to do is this I have to convert as int of I of 0. Int of I of 0 means it will be converted to 5, int of 5. And this one also I'm going to convert int of I of 1. Right? Now I'm going to print the yes. Is that clear? Now still the value is greater than 9. After adding also still the value is greater than 9. Again, one more if I'm going to write. If s is greater than 9, still it is greater than 9. Again, I'm going to continue. Inside this one, I'm going to continue. If it is not greater means it will ignore this block. If it is greater than 9, it is going to execute. So now this entire thing, whatever the entire thing is there, now everything I'm going to bring into a single cell. Enter the phone number, and the phone number is 912345678 and execute. The total is this one. So sum of digits of your phone number, sum of digits of your phone number is equal to colon 912345678 The sum of digits of your phone number is equal to 9. Directly first itself I have not written the program, right? How much time it has taken for me to write the program? 5 minutes. Step by step. Based on seeing the output, again I have decided myself next what I have to do. If I write like this, what happens? If I don't write int here, what happens? It is going to take string of 5. This is going to consider as string of 4. String of 5 plus string of 4. String of 54 I am getting answer. Now if I write this one overall, if I convert this one to int means int of 54, I will get the answer. I don't want like this. I want to add individual separately. Is that clear? So just I'm using the same and int of I of 0. So whatever the phone number, your phone number is there, just enter your phone number and you can check. Right? So I'm entering the phone number, one more different phone number, 888 999 776. Okay. Now int of I of 888 999 776. So the sum of the digits is equal to 15. Now just observe this one. 888 means 24. 24 plus 27. 999 means 27, 21 and 6. So almost it is equal to 51, 11, 12, 8, 78. So total we are going to get 78. Again, if you add means 78 plus 7 plus 8, it is 15. Now still it is getting double digit only. Again, you do that one same. If again s is greater than 9. Once again, if s is greater than 9, again you do with respect to j is equal to str string of s. You convert this one. And now you are going to take with respect to some value like k is equal to or s is equal to int of I of 0, sorry, not I, j of 0 plus int of j of 1 and print the s value. Whatever the s value is there, just print that one. Right? Now enter the number 888 999 776. Is that clear? 1 plus 5 again re-added. If this is totally is greater than 9 only, it has to do. Not for others, right? Others it will ignore. For others it will ignore and it will stop here only. For example, total directly, first you have got 54. 54, 5 plus 4, 9. Here itself it will stop. After adding 78, again you have got 15. After again you have to do one more time. This is the program. Is that clear now? Right? Yes. Same way we can do with the while also. For loop. So how to write the program I am explaining. How to write the program is initially I know only one thing is summation of the digits means sum is equal to sum plus I. Only that I know. And initialization sum is equal to 0. I know only these two lines. Nothing else I know. And after that I have created with the for in number. For each value I have added. If the sum is greater than 9. So sir has told double digit is there means you have to convert to single digit. Single digit, double digit means indirectly it is equal to greater than 9 only. Any number greater than 9 is double digit automatically. So just I'm going to consider this greater than 9 and I'm going to write. This program is as per our requirement. The programmer has asked you to do the sum till you get the single digit. So that is the program. Is that clear? Now, for example, this same thing, whatever you are having this program, this entire program, you have written in one cell, right? Now this program, whatever we are having, this copy, including this one from here to here, copy. Okay. And you create a user defined function. So def, this function is sum of 4 numbers, sum of digits of 4 number, sum of digits. And inside this, you are going to give the number. Right. And for all this one, just you keep this one. This is called as function. Just whatever the program is there, for that program, you are writing just a def sum of digits. This is the name of your program. Whatever the function name you want, you are going to create. For example, I'm going to create some underscore of underscore digits as per your choice. Now, once you have created this function like this, now just in the future, you have to ask only with the number, write the number, whatever the number you want, just enter the number. The number is 888, 888, 777, 996. Okay. And enter, just shift enter. You get directly out. So what is the difference? This one and this one, sir, both are same only. You are entering the number here and here also. Now, for example, I want the output of this number. At the same time, I want the output of one more number. Let us take like one more number, copy. This time the one more number. This one should be there as is. The output of this one should be as is and one more number. This time I'm entering a different number, that is 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Now I have entered the number and I have got this one. Now for this one, first 4 number, the output is 6. For second 4 number, the output is 9. And one more 4 number, different 4 number. The output should be there. In this only you can't redo once again. If you redo once again, the old one will be deleted, right? So I want the same thing as it is. Now one more time. So one more time is this one more time. This time the number I'm giving as 888, one more 8. All 8s. Okay. All 8 means 80. 80 means 8 plus 0, which is nothing but 8 only. Again 8 only. The output is going to be 8 only. Now total how many numbers you have taken? 3 different 4 numbers you have taken. Now for these 3 different 4 numbers, how many times you have given the code, or how many lines of code you have written? First time 11 lines of code for the first program. Second program 11 lines of code. Third program 11 lines of code. Total 33 lines of code you have written. For 3 outputs, 33 lines. Now the same thing what I'm going to do. First time I'm going to create a program by using 11 lines. These 11 lines I have used it to create the program. And once I have created the function. Now the same thing, just I'm calling multiple times, I'm calling the same function for different. So see, one time I have written the 11 lines of code. Next time onwards, I'm writing just one line of code. Instead of 33 lines of code, now how many lines of code I have got? 11, 1, 1, 1. Total how many? 14. So the difference is 11 lines of code. Just you have converted that one to just one line of code. When you are executing this one line of code, automatically in the back end, that 11 lines only is executing. But for the user, only one line will be appear. For the user, only this will be appearing. Only one line only it will show only one line. But in the backend, all these 11 lines of code is there. This is called as user defined function. User has defined the function. I created the function now itself. This is my creation and this will work only in my system. There are 2 different types of functions are there. One function is called as inbuilt function. Second one is called as user defined function. Inbuilt means it is going to work for everyone commonly. Okay, whoever has created the Python, they have created these functions. So this is common for everyone, inbuilt. So while you are installing the Python itself, automatically all the functions has been filled. All right. Now we are having with respect to this print, ID, input. All these are the different functions. This is working for you and for me. It is universal, common. If you ask type, okay, all these functions are common for you and for me. Whereas user defined means created by the user. Created by user. And this will work only for that user. Whoever the user is having that function, that user only can use. So this function I have to use the same function, whatever you have written, I have to use. Then what I have to do? I have to share this code to you, and you have to save that one in the either front end or back end somewhere. You have to save that one. Without saving that file, that code, you can't execute. Okay, so how we can save that one? Two options are there for that. Okay, two options are there, and we'll discuss one by one, right? Now here, this is called as user-defined functions. All the user-defined functions till now, whatever we have done. So till now, whatever we have done is, I'm writing once again. First, we have understand what is meant by variables. Second, we have understand what is meant by print and input. These two things we have understand. Next, we have seen with respect to data types like int, float, boolean, string, and complex. These are the four things, out of which complex is not important. Only four are important for the data scientist. Complex is not important for data scientist, right? And the next one is we have seen with respect to list, tuple, set, dictionary. Next, we have completed with respect to range. Next, operators. Next, if and else, that is conditional statements. Next, for loops. Next, while loops. So these are the things till now we have completed. Within the loops, we have seen how to break, continue, and else part, right? So these are the things which we have completed, right? Till now, these are the things which I have completed, right? Now using this one only, all the functions are created. Any function is created using this one only. Without this, none of the function is created. You have to create one function, whether it is an inbuilt function or a user-defined function. One function has to be created, means using this, they have to create it. Without using this one, none of the function is created. Any function in the world you take within the Python has to be created using the core Python only. None of the function was created using the advanced Python. Any function will be created using core Python. If you understand the functions, automatically next one called as module is easy. If you understand module, library is easy. Because library is equal to, one library is equal to set of modules. One library is equal to set of modules. One module is equal to set of functions. Multiple functions keeping in one location is called as module. Keeping multiple modules in one location is called as library. Now what is function? Function means using these things, and as per your requirement, you are going to create your function. Is that clear? So in the next class, we are going to discuss the function, which is the most, of course, easiest, dead easiest. Out of entire Python, the dead easiest is there is the miss, that is function only. Because function, just you have to add def and write your function name. You have to do only this line. First line only you have to write. Down part is inside the function, only this is there. This is nothing is there. You have to create. See, just now I have created, right? In front of you only, right? I have written the program. This program, how to create the program, I have shown you this example. How you have to create your own program. As per the, if the programmer has asked you some question, how to start and where you have to start. I have started from here. After that, this one. After writing this one, this one. After writing this one, I have got with respect to summation. I have written step by step in front of you only, everything. And based on the output, I have adjusted myself the code. And once the code was created, entire code was created, for this entire code, create the function. For the same question, create the function. I ask you to create the function. What you are going to do? Create the function means just you are going to write the same code inside the function. This is the function name. And this function will take as your phone number as the input. Whatever the phone number you are entering, that one as the input. Right? So that one also, if you want as the input of, if you want as the input of, you can write with respect to, don't write anything here also, directly write here only, number is equal to input of, enter your phone number. Enter your phone number. Right? I have written that one also inside only. So now I have created this function. See, this function was created. Sum of the digits is the function. Now function was created with nothing as the input. So nothing you have to give. Function also you have to call as empty only. Empty function only you have to call. Because this function was created with empty. So while calling also you have to call with empty. So I'm calling with empty. Now once I have called for empty, enter your phone number. It is asking 9123456789. Right? Function was created for that. What is the difference between this one and this one? What is the difference between this one and this one? This is called as code. This is called as function. write a program or write a code for the sum of the digits of a phone number means you have to write this one. If they ask you to write a function means you have to write a function. Function means nothing but adding of first line. Just 1 minute. Just add whatever the name you want. The name should be the same syntax whatever you are having in the variable name. Whatever the variable name syntax is there, the same syntax you have to use here. That's it. Right? In the tomorrow's class, we are going to discuss the functions concept. Right? If anyone asks you the function means, don't worry. Just forget the word of function. There is no word of function. Write first the program. Complete the program. And for that, add the function name. Any program. Any program can be converted as a function. Just you have to take the heading. Any program. For example, they ask you, write a function to check whether the given number is an even number or an odd number. Write a function. So now I'm having that one here, the program. First, I'm going to write the program for checking the whether given the number is even number or odd number. Okay, let us write that one. Okay, question is, what is the question? Write a function. Write a function to check the given number is odd or even. This is the question. Write a function to check whether the given number is odd or even. This is the question. Now, first, write a function. First, ignore the word called as function. There is no word called as function. Write a program only. Simply, they are asking write a program to check whether the given number is odd or even. First, ask the user to enter the number. So, number. Ask the user to enter the number. Input of enter the number. Enter the number. So enter the number means he is going to enter number only. Surely he is going to enter the number only. Otherwise, if I don't write inside that enter the number means he may enter Shiva also. Right? Empty rectangular box is there means he may enter anything. Enter the number clearly is there. Now he is going to enter only the number. For example, if you are interested with respect to only whole numbers, right? Clearly enter any whole number. Then he is going to enter only with respect to 0 to infinite. Whole numbers only they are going to enter. They will not even enter the negative numbers. Only positive numbers only they are going to enter. If you write any number means they may enter positive, they may enter negative, they may enter with respect to float value. Anything they may enter. So clearly, if you write more, the clearly you write, the more the it will be understandable for the user. Right? Now enter the number. Okay. After entering the number, now what you have to do? Check whether the given number is odd or even. So if number, whatever the number is there, number modulus, whatever the modulus is there, modulus 2 is equal to 0. But whatever the number you have entered is string format. So it has to be converted to int. So I'm going to convert this one to int. After converting to this int, now if number is modulus divided by 2 is equal to 0, print the given number is even. Okay. Else print given number is odd. First, let us check this one. 25. The given number is odd. Okay, it is working. Now, what they ask to write a function. So they are asking to write a function. So function means what I have to do. This one I have to create with a function word. So function with this one also, the entire input also inside that one means. So what I'm going to do means this also everything I want in the function. Whether the question also should be included inside the answer or not. If you want to include that one also means include. If you don't want to include means don't include. So what I'm going to do means def. This is the question. Question asked is I'm going to leave def even underscore odd. Check. So this function is used to check whether it is odd or even. This function was created, the name with like this. Okay. Now, whatever the function is there, this function I'm going to move. Now, this function, whatever the even or odd, this function is going to take with the argument one number. At least one number should be the argument. So whatever the value you are entering, it will consider that value and it will execute this whatever inside the function is there that it is going to execute. So this is the function. Function was created. Now, first you are asking the user to enter the number, and after that entering the number, you are asked, this is with respect to check even or odd or even. check odd underscore even of number. Okay, n, simply n. Okay, enter the number. Enter the number means 25. Once again, enter the number 36. Simple. Function was created. This is the function. As per the requirements, that is the function. Inside the function, what I have written? Only if and else, right? Now this is called as functions topic, or this is called as if and else topic. Basically, that is a if and else topic. Right? Any function is subset of whatever we have covered till now. If till now whatever we have covered, everything is clear, means tomorrow's class is nothing, zero. Functions is nothing. If nothing more you have understand, you have to understand functions only. You have to by heart the functions. What is meant by function and how it works and everything. Right? So please practice today, and tomorrow we'll discuss the functions concept. Remember, functions are easy means automatically modules will be easy. If modules are easy means library is easy. Library is easy means we can play the game with Python. Otherwise, Python will play the game with us. Just if you understand the core Python till now, whatever we have completed, just understand everything step by step and practice everything. We can play the game. Anything. That's it. Only core Python is required for us. None of the function was created using the advanced Python. Hook concept, decorators, polymorphism. Don't ask all these questions to us, because those are nothing useful for us. Right? Is that clear?